Everybody gets high sometimes, you know. What else can we do when we're feeling low? So take a deep breath and let it go. You shouldn't be drowning on your own.
What's up guys, it's Jessica. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my everyday makeup routine. I am by no means a professional at makeup. It's just something that I love to do because it makes me feel good. I have my mirror over on this side here, so if you see me looking over here, that is why. Yeah, so my makeup on the daily is kind of just more, it's a little more glam than most people's. It just makes me feel good and it's what I like to do. I'll probably be doing some, like, mostly voiceovers in this video, but yeah, I'll kind of name all the products. I'll put them down in the description, so if you want any, you can get those. I use a mixture of like Sephora and drugstore makeup just because sometimes it's easier and it's also products that work for me. So yeah, I know the lighting's not ideal right here, but it'll have to do. And yeah, let's get started. So I started just by putting my hair up. Usually what I do is I start just by curling my lashes. Typically I'll heat it up because it makes the like the lash curls stay longer. It's just a hack that I kind of learned online. A lot of people know how to do that. But yeah, so just go in with this first and kind of curl my lashes. So you just start by doing that and just kind of want to do that a little bit. And then go in with the other one. And then next, I usually will take my foundation. This one is the Revlon colorstay 24-hour stay one, in the shade Buff. So it has SPF 15 as well. So yeah, so I use that one. And then I usually started by wetting my beauty blender. So typically I'll just like kind of put it on my face and then blend it, but today I'm just going to put it on my hand and then kind of go in and do that. So I'll start with that. You don't really need a lot of product. I use a lot more than you probably do need, but that's alright. So I just go in and I kind of just pat it all over my face. Make sure it's even. My mirror's over here, so sorry if I'm not directed at the camera. So I start by doing my sides of my faces just because, I don't know, I find that easier. Definitely not a beauty guru, so if I'm doing any of this wrong, give me some tips in the description, because this is just how I do my makeup. And yeah, I don't use primer before or anything. Honestly, like, this is just what works for my skin. I do have kind of an oily like nose, and so the foundation I have is a combination oily foundation for skins like that. I also obviously use a darker shade when it's summertime, but right now is winter and I live in Canada, so I am not getting the best tan in the world, obviously. So just gonna go in with that. Almost done. It takes a few pumps, honestly, for me, just because my beauty blender is kind of old and it doesn't necessarily spread the best. So that is what I'm doing here. So now that I'm done with my foundation, I will go in with my concealer. So the concealer I use is the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous. I just use it in the lightest shade in order to kind of contour my face. So that's kind of like the highlight I use. So I just start by putting in triangles under my eyes, my nose, and then kind of on my cupid's bow, my chin, and then my forehead, just to kind of highlight those places. And then I blend it out and kind of just try to get it all over so that I can highlight those places. So I'll blend it out here, kind of try to get it all over, blend it down my neck, So next, after highlighting my face, I go in with some Johnson's baby powder. I use this as a setting powder. It's way cheaper. You can get it at Walmart or just your local grocery store. I've had this particular bottle since June. It's now February and it's not even half empty. So it is definitely a more affordable way to kind of set your makeup. And it totally works. It blends out well. So I just put that all over where my highlight was and leave it on while I contour my face, and then I blend it out after. So next I just go in with my Still Spa Essentials Blusher 004 brush. I know it's a blush brush, but I use it for contouring just because it works for me. So I take my CoverGirl bronzer in the shade 140 Natural Beige, and I just go in on my cheeks and kind of contour there. And then I contour my forehead just to get that illusion of a smaller forehead. After that, I use another product. So I'll take my Kat Von D Shade to Light palette, and I will go in with the bottom middle shade, Shadowplay, and I just contour in the same places that I used before. My palettes are a little worn out, so please mind that. Yeah, so I just take that, blend it out, put that with the other bronzer I used, and it kind of just pops it out more, and I like how it looks. So I'll blend that out. And then next, I just take this little brush I have and I just blend out that baking powder that I use just to kind of set everything in place and kind of finish off that little part of my face.
Oh, you shouldn't be drowning on your own. And if you feel you're sinking, I will jump.
So next, I just go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Sugar Glow Kit. I use the shades Butterscotch and Starburst most frequently. So first I go to my cheekbones and I highlight those with the shade Butterscotch. This one's more of like a tanned color, so it's better for more tan skin. And then next I'll use the shade Starburst, which is more of a kind of a pinky highlight, and I will use that on my nose and my Cupid's bow. After I'm done with my highlight, I take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam eyeshadow palette, and I use the shades Tempera, Burnt Orange, Sienna, Orange Soda, and Glistening. So first I'll take Tempera and put that all over my eyelid just to get a nice little base. I find that the product sits better when you kind of have a neutral base underneath it. And then next I take the shades Burnt Orange and Sienna and I mix those on the brush, and then I go to the crease and the outer edge of my eye just to get a nice dark look there, and then I kind of blend it in so it gets lighter as I go in towards the corner of my eye. After that, I take the shade Orange Soda and I just pat that kind of on the middle and the inner corner of my eye just to get a lighter look as it goes in. Kind of looks like a sunset, which I think is cool. After I'm done with Orange Soda, I'll take the shade Glistening, which is more of it's almost like a highlight, it's a sparkly shade, and I just kind of put that all over the middle as well as the inner corner of my eye just to kind of get a nice glow on that eyelid. Then I go back in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Sugar Glow Kit and I take the shade Marshmallow just to highlight the inner corner of my eyes. Next, I take my Maybelline Colossal Volume Waterproof Mascara in the shade Very Black and I just go in and do my mascara. I didn't do it all on camera, just a bit, because I find it really hard to do mascara on camera, but I did a little bit of it so you guys could just kind of see what the brush looks like and how I do that. So next I will do my eyebrows. So I take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam eyeshadow palette again, and I just use the shade Cyprus Umber in order to fill in my eyebrows. So first I'll brush them out, and then I will take my Still Spa Essentials Eyebrow 008 brush in order to fill those in. I have messed up eyebrows, so I didn't do all of them on camera again just because I had to do so much fixing, but I will show the final product at the end. Just went ahead and finished my eyebrows off camera. That is always the final step in my everyday makeup routine, and this is the final look. today's video was a little bit of a mess. I'm honestly not the best at makeup and I have a hard time doing it on camera. I didn't do my brows on camera just because I have really messed up eyebrows just due to a bad waxing experience in the past. So even doing my eyebrows on the daily is quite the challenge. As you can see, they're a little bit like crooked. I do get them tinted and threaded, but that wears off fast, so I just start to fill them in when the color goes away. And I'm not the best at that just because they're crooked, so they don't always look the best. So anyways, I just wanted to make that disclaimer that I'm honestly like horrible at makeup. This is just what makes me feel good, and I encourage every one of you to just kind of do what makes you feel good and just don't let others judge you, you know? So I just want to say thank you for watching, and to like and subscribe. Comment down below if you have any video suggestions or want me to do anything. Again, I'm just starting out, so obviously the lighting and stuff isn't the best, or my filming location. I'm just filming on an iPhone right now and just starting out, honestly just trying to have fun, and I encourage all of you to do that as well, and just kind of don't care what other people think about you. So I will see you guys next video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will link all of the stuff that I used on my face in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time.